Yo, it's your boy Jay, and welcome back to the House of Animation, where we have discussion and reviews on your favorite anime and cartoons. And today, we have a great video for y'all. And we're gonna look at how the NarutoVerse continue to waste Konohamaru. But first, let's drop the intro. Now, I can probably speak for a lot of Naruto lovers out there, and when we were first introduced into Konohamaru, everyone was probably thinking this was going to be another brat. He's actually much more than just the honorable grandson of the third Hokage. And we knew Konohamaru was going to be special just in the way he idolized Naruto, and honestly, he was really a mirrored version of Naruto, and you can see that Naruto saw this in him when he was training. And in the first scene that we were introduced into Konohamaru, we see Naruto not playing around with this man, actually the only person to knock sense into him, because everyone's actually afraid to hit the grandson of the third Hokage. And in that scene alone would change Konohamaru as a character forever, being that both Naruto and Konohamaru share the dream of becoming Hokage. And Konohamaru peeped that Naruto took no shortcuts, and he actually incorporated this into his own work ethic. And son, when I tell you this man did a whole 180, he started to take his studies and his ninjutsu training seriously. It was like every time we saw Konohamaru, he would progress, and that's what made him special. Whether it was learning Jonin level jutsus as a genin, going on similar early missions as Naruto did when he was a genin, and finally living up to his clan's famous name. Now, in part 1, we really only see Konohamaru really looking up to Naruto and taking in all the information he can. And like I mentioned before, he also follows a very similar path. Like, one of the first jutsus this man learns is the sexy jutsu. Come on, son. And he's even given even more prominence because during the tuning exams, when Iruka Sensei was taking the academy class on a field trip to the Hokage Rock, we see the third Hokage come out and explain what it means to protect what's precious to the village and to him. And when asked what was precious to him, the third Hokage replied and said Konohamaru. And we can all attest to said this scene right here, it made you knew this little nigga was gonna be special. After returning for his 2.5-year training with Jiraiya, Naruto first runs into Konohamaru, who teaches him a new sexy technique. And besides his feats that we're about to talk about in a second, Konohamaru also shows a lot of personality and humor, like the time where he faked out Sakura by truly proving that she was a pervert just like Naruto was. But there was no other hype moment in Konohamaru's life than when he fought against a Path of Pain, bro. It was fire. Son, when we see Pain attack the Leaf Village, we see Konohamaru come across a Path of Pain. And this Path of Pain, bro, he was just running through Konoha, bro, washing Anbu members and Jonin left and right. Crazy. Initially, Konohamaru doesn't really want the smoke, and Ebisu has to pop in and try to save his student, and almost gets put on a t-shirt. And in one of the most hyped up scenes in the whole Naruto series, this man used a shadow clone to distract his Path of Pain, while he and another shadow clone are cooking up a Rasengan. And when that joint connected, I promise you everybody was going like this. Son, it was so hype, I remember calling Reggie immediately after that chapter dropped, and we spoke about that joint for hours. And in the next hype moment, we see Konohamaru face off against Naruto in the OVA tuning exams on fire. Bruh, this man Konohamaru starts to fight off by throwing a big smoke bomb. He then starts to use the big ball Rasengan. Bro, if you don't know about this technique, during Naruto's 2 years away training with Jiraiya, he comes up with this move by accidentally releasing a whole bunch of chakra. So for the simple fact that Konohamaru can use this move without being properly instructed how to do it, crazy hype, bro. And in addition to that, he also shows off multiple shadow clone jutsu by popping off a whole bunch of copies of himself, a feat that's usually reserved for people with high reserves of chakra. And what makes this scene so fire is we see Konohamaru using generations of techniques from his clan, whether it's from his grandfather or whether it's from his uncle. This scene goes crazy. And even after getting washed by Naruto and still not wanting to give up and not having any more chakra, he still charges in to land that last hit on Naruto. And win or lose, that's not really the point. The point here is we see the resolve and potential of Konohamaru. And not only do us as the viewer see it, but you can also see how the crowd cheers him on when they see this man not willing to back down against Naruto. Son, the way the crowd reacted is the same exact way that we felt about Konohamaru. We wanted to see that dude win, bro. And during the 4th Ninja War, we see Konohamaru try to join the Ninja Alliance, but Tsunade's not really having that, so she actually forbids him. So you know what this man does? He actually tries to challenge Temari to try to prove himself. Now, this fight is special again because we see Konohamaru going off against Temari. He's using all types of jutsus, including Shadow Clone jutsus and his family's jutsus. And after getting washed by Temari, Konohamaru's still not trying to back down until she does this dumb shit. I don't know if she's never seen anime, but bro, you don't ever disrespect someone's mentor in anime, bro. You just don't do it. And not to mention, bro, she starts dissing Naruto like he didn't just beat Pain. Forget Pain, like he didn't beat her own brother. It don't make no sense. And when Konohamaru was cooking up a Rasengan and about to fry her ass, she gets saved by her lover, Shikamaru. And you could see the shock on her face because she's like, yo, I've never seen this jutsu before. And what was she gonna do? What was she gonna do? And honestly, truthfully, bro, if she got hit with that, she would have been out for a couple of days. I'm sorry. And yo, honestly, this is all Konohamaru just as a kid. So mind you, we're thinking, imagine this dude as an adult, fully trained Jonin level. He has to be the next Kakashi, if not better. And what do we get in Boruto? We get this shit. Bro, even when we're first introduced to Konohamaru in Boruto, we see this man summon a toad. And I'm thinking this man gotta be fire. He's about to have Toad Sage, all this extra shit. Shoot, bro even saves the day when Boruto accidentally summons the wrong thing and goes on a rampage and hits him with a mean Rasengan. We see a lot of redeeming qualities of Konohamaru. Shit, following his parents' footsteps, he even becomes an Onbu and becomes a teacher at the academy, taking on the role as the leader of Team 7, which includes Sarada, Boruto, and Mitsuki. Yo, he even teaches Sarada about her own Sharingan. He also mirrors how Naruto taught him how to use the Rasengan by teaching Boruto how to do the same exact move. And his other student, Mitsuki, who's actually the son of Orochimaru, the person who killed his grandfather, actually causes some conflict. So when we first are introduced to Konohamaru in Boruto, we've seen a whole bunch of character growth. So we're thinking that this dude is about to go OP, and here's where this man falls off. And this is bad. It's bad. Like during the Genin exams, mind you, this man told this girl about her own Sharingan. And while serving as a proctor for this Genin exam, he easily starts to watch all the Genin that start to approach him at first. That is until Sarada tricks this man with a Genjutsu by disguising herself as Boruto, allowing someone to land a hit on him and disqualify him from being a proctor. Like, bro, how the hell you fall for this? Like, make it make sense. And in further acts in the anime, at least the filler parts, we're seeing this man being a glorified bodyguard or even stopping a bank robbery. Why is a ninja being used to investigate a bank robbery? It does not make no sense. Other fights we see him fighting a bear and then fighting the bear again. Like, there's certain things in Boruto that does not make sense. We're shown that Konohamaru is super powerful. He can do all these jutsus and has good chakra control. But then you saw this shit. Like, why? Even when this man uses the wind release with the Rasengan. And do you think Konohamaru puts this missing nin on a t-shirt? No. He uses the Rasengan to spook this dude. Like, bro, what's the point? Why? It's like you're showing us all these feats, how powerful he is, how he can do all these things, and telling us, but not showing us. You're not showing us. Like, this comment perfectly explains what I'm talking about right here. And mind you, this is from a video from 4 years ago. This comment right here explains perfectly how we feel about Konohamaru in Boruto. It make no sense, man. Even when the Otsukis attack the village, you know what this man's put on? He's put on evacuation duty. Bruh, in one of the main arcs of Boruto, where we finally think this man's about to go off, he's sent on a mission that eventually turns into an S-class mission and struggles against puppets. Like, both him and the other ninja there are both Jonin level ninjas. It does not make sense. Why are you struggling against puppets? And even when he faces off against Ao, this man is used as a distraction. He doesn't even beat him. Boruto beats him. This would have been a perfect example to use Konohamaru and show his progression. But no, what do? You let the mans get knocked out. Like, fam, if I get knocked out by a puppet or robot and I come to and I see my student beating this dude and I'm like, I'm happy? No, it doesn't make sense. They're wasting this character. Honestly, he might be worse than Neji. No funny shit. Bruh, in the same arc, right after Ao was defeated by Boruto, we see the introduction of Koji, who's actually the clone of Jiraiya. And guess what this man does to Konohamaru? Knocks this man out. And Boruto saves his ass again. Bro, somewhere, please make this make sense. I don't get how this man went from this to that. Like, the next couple of arcs, even when we're introduced to Kawaki, he fires off a blast that kills one of the Kara members, and Boruto again has to save Konohamaru by absorbing the blast. Even when Jigen invades Konoha, this man gets saved again. It does not make sense. I get it. It's all about Boruto, but bro, let my man shine at least. There's no way that you are telling me that Konohamaru, who was a genius level ninja in Boruto, is getting washed this easily and then gets sent to be on evacuation duty. It's disturbing. It really is. You remember early on in the video when I said how we felt about Konohamaru, exactly how the crowd showed and how they were cheering him on? That's what we wanted to see. We want to see this man progress linearly. There's no way how he goes all the way up to apex and then comes crashing down as a character. Literally, it does not make sense. In comparison to his mirrored character Naruto, we see Naruto grow crazy amount. Who even gets nerfed in Boruto? It might just be something about Boruto. But regardless, we still see Naruto be able to overcome certain feats. Konohamaru is never given that chance. And unfortunately, we're told that he is one of the most powerful ninjas in Konoha. So why aren't we shown this? Hailing from the legendary Sarutobi clan, one of the greatest clans in Konoha, and being the grandson of the third Hokage, and Even being the student of Naruto, there's no way that Konohamaru did not live up to all these expectations that we had placed on him. And unfortunately, the whole NarutoVerse, especially Boruto, is wasting his potential. Although, there is an upside, because currently, Boruto is not finished. So hopefully, someone from that damn production company will watch this video and change some shit in his character growth. From part 1 in Shippuden of Naruto, we see Konohamaru go through all this type of progression, whether that's learning the Rasengan, the Shadow Clone Jutsus, getting accustomed to the nature transformation, being able to use the fire, wind, and yang releases. Bro, he can even use the fire release Ash Power Burning, and he learned this as a genin. To what we see in Boruto, we are told about all the things he can do, but we're never shown it. And honestly, it's kind of a joke. It's a joke. And even in the moments where we think he's truthfully gonna shine, where he fights off against Jugo, who's going berserk because of his Sage transformation, he still gets help from Team 7. If this was a one-on-one fight, we could actually see him go all out. And even in this fight, even though he gets the dub, he pulls a Rasengan out of his ass after almost getting all of his chakra absorbed from Jugo. Shoot, if it's not even bad enough, when Sarada becomes a Chunin, he leaves Team 7. Man, it's so bad, Monster's getting kicked off his team. And this is why we here at the House of Animation are disappointed in the character progression of Konohamaru. And this is why we feel like he's wasted and continue to get wasted. Well, folks, that's all we have for you guys today. Let us know down in the comments on whether you disagree or agree. And honestly, thank you guys for stopping by the channel. Feel free to subscribe and turn the alerts on, and leave a like if you was rocking with this video today. And well, baby, you already know what time it is. Got a blast.